Here we are. We are at it again. And it is early, 6:36. Melinda is again taking the early shift, my colleague, because, you know, she gets up earlier than I do anyway. So she's super cool about that. Super chill. I did not want to get out of bed. It is dark. It is night at 6:36 this morning. Of course, the time change is coming up here this weekend. We got Halloween this weekend on Saturday, October 31st. And that's also going to be the time change night. But, Mama Luigi, it is dark. It is just nighttime still. All right, happy Monday, y'all. Here we are in Upper Sandusky. I tried to edit a video, finished editing a video from 2 weeks ago that I haven't uploaded yet. You know that. I'm super far behind because of this work stuff. And then again, couldn't upload it to my phone because there wasn't enough memory. But I thought I turned on iCloud Photos, so that probably shouldn't have happened. All right, I'm on the highway. There's a person in front of me. I'm going to turn the light off. Make your day. Make it. Last week of October. Let's get her done. All right, it's going to be a fun, interesting day. Our rock star down here isn't in. She had a migraine, called in sick, and we got two new people upstairs. One on kind of the nursing staff and one of the CRNA. So, and I don't know, they have enough computers for everybody down here. So it's going to be a rockin' Monday, the second Monday of GoLive. Things are going well today. This is good because we have to wean them off of our support, and that appears to be working. And we even have a couple of new people working today, and it appears to be working. So this is good. Second week of GoLive, this is what should be happening. So I'm going to try and edit some video and then figure out why I can't save to my phone again. I really want the new phone. I really want the 12 because this is a 10, and I want to make that leap. I'm making monthly payments anyway, so I'm going to check that out. My wife won't be happy, but it's my money. Did I just say that? Hey, you know what would help? If you go to the merchandise links below and buy some stuff, right? Should I put like my Venmo in there and you can just throw money my way, viewers, both of you? It was chilly, and we thought this was frozen precipitation on the ground outside the OR office window, but it wasn't. It was just construction debris. LOL. Yes, indeed. More of the same. Got out of work a little on the early side. Oh, look, there's a train. Look at that, would you? Yep, we got out of there a little bit early. It's not even 4 o'clock yet. And so it's a little early for dinner. So I am just, plowed fields. Look at that. Ready for planting. Holy mackerel. That's a lot of area there, ready to go. Just chilling, you know. Just thought I'm gonna therefore take a little drive and see what's up around this direction. There's a Mexican restaurant I haven't been to yet that I want to hit tonight, and it's back behind me. I passed it, so I knew where it was, but I'm just not ready for food yet. So everything went really well today, I think. No major problems that needed to get fixed. So like I said before, I think I said it before, we're in the weaning process where we're kind of pulling back and letting them figure out a little bit more on their own and help each other, because that's how they're going to learn. So, and in 5 days, we're not going to be here anymore. So it should be a pretty light day tomorrow. It's going to start bright and early. First and only surgical case on the surgery schedule is 7 a.m. 7 a.m. So I know that particular surgeon, she's an OBGYN, and I think she just likes to get hers done out of the way as early as possible so she can see patients in the office for the rest of the day. At least that's my understanding from last week. That's what I deduced deduced. I figured it out all by myself. Okay. So yeah, a little bit more of the Ohio countryside. And there's a cool, big, massive grain elevator up here. I'm talking entirely too much. I did get some free time to hang out and delete a bunch of old videos. I'm going to delete a whole bunch more old videos with the idea that maybe, ooh, this is lime and stone. So these aren't grain elevators over here, not at all. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to post 2-week-old video, and then 10-day-old video, and then a week-old video. And then by the time you see this, of course, now that I'm talking into the camera, by the time you see this, oh, I lied. This is Kalmbach Feeds corporate headquarters. So these are grain silos, grain elevators and stuff. By the time you see this, that should all be posted. All right, see ya. That's nice. Check that out. Yeah, baby. All right, there was one super interesting building as I was pulling into Cary, which is north of Upper Sandusky. Just doing my drive around, and I think I'm not past it. Oh no, it's right up here. Clearly is designed as a windmill, or used to actually be a windmill. So I'm actually gonna pull over. We're gonna do a little slow down park here thing off to the side just a little bit, because I want to show you this kind of super cool thing, and I'm gonna take a picture of it. How about that? I was, as always, curious about little architectural gems like this. There is no signage, no plaque, no nothing to indicate what is up with that. No clue. Don't know. But here we are. So what, pray tell, are we doing at 11:49 p.m. when I have to get up at 6 a.m. on my channel? I will show you. Somehow, this got, I don't know what I was typing, and managed to insert words into my Instagram. So now I'm going in and deleting the has else from videos after video after video. So at some point I copied and pasted these descriptions into the videos with that bad link, and I'm now back into June. Because I just posted a video, so I was on here already because I had to do the things that I do on here, as you've seen before, and I somehow spotted that and noticed that link was bad. I really should be asleep, but I'm doing this. Yay. But actually, I already have a view and a comment on the video I just uploaded, which is super weird to me. It's probably a spam comment. Let's see. Yes, definitely a spam comment. So I'll be deleting it right now. Found it. Found the first troublesome video all the way back on June 15th. So the video after this was the culprit. Somehow, the June 17th video. All right, well, we got that straightened out. Now I can go to bed. All right, good night, y'all. Man, it's nighttime again in the morning. All right, no point even trying to show my own face. We are on the road. Let's get it. The door's locked. Can't even get into where I need to get into, which is interesting because they have cases starting in 51 minutes. Look at that. You can't look at it. I mean, you can see the corn that's close as we're driving by, but it's just rainy and icky. And again, I didn't bring a raincoat because I'm an idiot. I did not prepare well for this week's weather. One must prepare. Dumb. I almost called myself a bad word, but I don't like to cuss on YouTube, so I won't call myself a dumbass. Well, it's almost only a little after 7, but as you can see, just as it was this morning at 6:39, it is black as night. Welcome to the end of October. We are closing in on the end of the month. I am off to Findlay again to meet with the team for dinner. And yeah, country roads are just not as much fun in the dark, if you ask me. Some stuff is more fun in the dark. Country roads, not as much. Apple Maps fail. It took me to Fostoria, Ohio, not Findlay, Ohio. Same address, I'm assuming a different zip code, but I copied the address into Apple Maps because that's what it wanted me to do, and 24 minutes I'll be late for dinner. Good morning. Slept in a little bit this morning, just knowing what the schedule was in the OR, and also part of the pullback, I guess. Welcome to Wednesday, hump day, here we are. I think I mentioned everything I needed to mention last night. Had a wonderful little dinner. I was a big steak. Yeah, not a bad thing at all, I don't think, to have a steak. I haven't had a steak like that in a while. Okay, let's do this. Last week's video is currently like a half an hour long, so I gotta get in there and edit it. Maybe I'll cut it in two, but I'm catching up. You don't care. I care. All right, I gotta drive. See him. I gotta go. Actually, I do have one stop to make before I get back to the hotel. I should fill up the tank. Over there, a nice little stand of trees. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Some good fall color, but the lighting, again, is horrible. It's approaching sunset, and the lighting is just pathetic. All right, I'm to their reservoir. Oh, that was some horrible driving. And I'm gonna walk. I haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna dig out my headphones, maybe, probably not, and I'm gonna walk a little bit, get some steps in. But the light, I mean, just no good. No good. Here we are. It's lovely, isn't it? I left my backpack behind the driver's seat, so fingers crossed that petty theft is not much of a thing here in Upper, and that's all there when I get back, because I got my camera and my work computer in it, and that would be a bummer. Whew, it's a little chilly out here. I know it's almost the end of October, but I wasn't expecting the temperature. Oh wait, birds. Go birds, go. Go birds, go. Oh, you can't see them hardly. No, we can't hardly see them. Stepped off the paved path onto the non-paved path, and we got some, weedy flowers in here, which are nice. There's some bird boxes along the way, as you might have seen. And I did come across one. Oh, here's another one. A deer track in between from the field. So look, coming from the field. It's actually a lot more apparent in front of me than it is in the video. Oh, there, you can see it pretty well. Is that deer path. Pretty cool. There's another one towards, see, the line right through there. And then this line right through here. It's got to open your eyes, folks. Of course, I am in the country here and around the
reservoir. There were some folks that were birding back there. Older couple that had sets of binoculars, and they were looking in at a tree in the distance that was filled with birds. I could see it, and I'm sure it looked a little better. Okay, that ain't deer. So I don't know what kind of scat that is, but it's not deer. So who knows what else is roaming the lands here, the farmlands. It is farmland, as you can clearly see. Farmland. Going home. There's that heron, still walking around, looking for something to eat. Just had a nice chat with the older couple that I saw before. I mentioned, of course, you know me, I engage them in conversation, as they are clearly birders. They asked me if I was. I said no, just more of a hobbyist photographer, and I don't have my camera with me. Look at him all stretched out there. What's going on, dude? You finding something? Oh. Can hear him, can hear the geese flying. Maybe it's about time for most of these folks to head on south. I don't even know. All right. And we saw a rabbit, but they were able to label a lot of the birds that I wasn't sure about. Of course, the red-winged blackbirds are dipping into the underbrush here. And some coots, that's got the white beak. I forgot the name of those. So fun stuff. It's good to be out in nature. I hope you're enjoying your Wednesday evening, making your day. All right, here's a car coming. They're going to wonder why I'm talking to my phone. I agree. I forgot to mention, they said there were a couple of loons on here. Loo-loo-loo-loo! Loo-loo-loo-loo! I like those guys. They're cool, loud. And they did mention the loon habit, so they'll dive, of course, because they're fishing birds. And then they're just disappeared. They'll be gone. And they'll pop up 100 yards, 200 yards away as they swim underneath. It looks so serene here. So still. You can see over there the water tower that I filmed. And actually, there's a Golden Arches over there too. So that's where my hotel is, right behind McDonald's. Not that far away. But it has certainly, something just surfaced right out there. Holy cow. A big fish or something. You can't see it. Missed it. Yeah, but the water's calming down in the evening. Still nice. It's nice. I got too close to him, and before I had the camera ready, he flew off and moved to another spot along the shoreline. He or she, I don't really know, but he did squawk a little bit, and I wasn't expecting that noise. It's a similar-ish to the goose call, but not the same. Not really a honk, more of a squawk, actually. I was kind of hoping that he'd take off and scare the birds that are out there away, because that just would have made for some cool video. We'll see what happens when I get close to him again, which I am approaching. And another. And another. Well, that's it, folks. Like I say, tomorrow, got plans to go to Lima for dinner. So, farewell, Sandusky, Upper Sandusky Reservoir. I have to go to the bathroom pretty badly, though, so good thing I'm close to the hotel. All right. Whoa, that was crazy. Out the door we go, or in the door we go. There it is. Oh, also listening to a Cincinnati station way up here. Again, it's dark, it is morning.
Second to last day. Oh my gosh, I'm ready. I'm ready for this to be done. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. You can't really see me, which is fine. Maybe a little bit in the traffic light. Not. I'm mentally over this. So we got one surgical case today, 4 endo cases downstairs, and still pulling it back. Hi. So we're gonna make our day what we want our day to be. Absolutely gonna do it. Gonna put on the positive face. I'm gonna be peachy, as I always am, but 2 weeks is long enough of support up here. 5 weeks that I've been up here. So enough. There's a button here I'm trying to hit. Leaves. Coming down. Look at all those yellow leaves. Isn't it fantastic? It's fantastic.
Okay, power's out at the hospital, and then the internet was out. I got the power back on, but not the internet. So I'm back at the hotel, and I just wanted to show you this. I mean, come on, man. All right, come on. Clean this place up. Another jaunt for dinner. Tonight, my compadre and I are headed to Old City Prime, which is back in Lima, Ohio, long before I started doing this YouTube thing, which I've only been doing for a little over a year. Right, so it's a little bit rainy, and it's a little bit country, and it's a little bit rock and roll. Here we go. This will be interesting. My Google Maps has taken me from State Route 30, which was a great divided highway, 70 miles per hour, onto a road. But the speed limit on this road is, in fact, 55. But we are, again, in the country. We are in the country. Oh, look at that tree. Fantastic. Oh, Old Country Cemetery. Which, of course, is by a little country church. Pleasant View Church of the Redeemer, it looked like. Why am I bothering to show you all this? Because it's what we're doing. It's where we are. I'll soon be turning onto North Dixie Highway. I have to tell you, peeps, I'm still looking at yard signs and houses, and there's a lot more Trump.
Turn right onto North Dixie Highway.
I'm going to turn right onto North Dixie Highway. A lot more Trump in rural Ohio, by far, for what it's worth. I should mention that during, the Lima GoLive, when I was in here for 6 months, it felt like it was really only, it was 2.5. It was a while. I did a lot of driving around there, just like I do now, and I'm pretty sure I've been on this road before. Pretty sure I've been at that intersection before. I know it all looks the same to you, but it doesn't look the same to me. Ooh, that was my nose. It doesn't look the same to me. Just missed a Trump sign, by the way. Here we are, back at Lima, back at downtown Lima, where we did all that training, spent all that time right here through this intersection. I'm gonna whip the camera over to the right. Well, kind of, sort of. Just past the bank here where the lights are there, you'll see that was this old movie theater in the corner there. It's still there, which was where we did all of our training. And then, of course, this here, this bank, was the scene of me accidentally setting off the alarm. I'm gonna actually drive by it on purpose.
And what really stinks is that beautiful stained glass. You would think you'd be able to see it.
Well, little has changed in Lima, Ohio in the past couple of years, although this cool bank building is, they're rented. They've made residences up in the upper reaches of it. So that's happened, at least. But the square hasn't changed at all. Still some alcoholic beverage can. Ooh, next to me. Sorry, got a lot of traffic. Nobody behind me for me to back out in front of, but I don't want to make the oncoming traffic nervous. All right. I got to get on the old MapQuesty thing. MapQuest. Does that exist anymore? I don't even know. And map my way back. Well, that's good. The comic store is still there. You can see R2-D2 in the window. And across the street, that building is called the Met, the Metropolitan Building. And that was a lovely restaurant there as well. They had a great pimento cheese, amongst other things. So that was another place that we hit a couple of times when we were here in Lima a couple of years ago. That one's still open. Just past it, see if we can see it. Yeah, the diner there, Fat Cat Diner, that's all shuttered. That's all closed up, which is a bummer. It's a bummer. I don't know if that's COVID or not. Yeah. There's the Met, charming inside. And there's Fat Cat, all closed up. All right, I think I'm gonna turn right here and head to where I need to go. Well, I didn't take any video or pictures of the food. It was just the two of us eating. Seemed a little awkward. Oh, but I'm gonna have to take a walk even if it's dark, because that was a lot of food. We had an appetizers of bacon wrapped scallops, which were fantastic, and $1 million bacon pork belly with something on it, and table-side made beautiful Caesar salad made with love by Scott. And then I had a pork shank ossobuco. Couldn't eat it all. Didn't eat all the salad, didn't eat all my entree. Of course, I got mushrooms and onions, or peppers. Yeah, mushroom and onions on that too. And they just had too much garlic in it. I love garlic. I used to love garlic. My wife doesn't react well to garlic. And so we don't do a lot of garlic anymore. And so I'm not used to it. My palate wasn't used to it. It actually kind of burned a little bit. So if anything, I'm going to need to go buy some gum. She'll smell it on me tomorrow when I get home. I'll get home around dinner time. She'll smell it on me. True story. Last time I drove through something with this little lighting, pretty sure it was out west, driving to Colorado, where you could only see like this, just the highway illuminated by your headlights. I'm not gonna lie, this week I pretty much abandoned the whole like healthy eating lifestyle thing. Just went and bought some snacks up at the Pilot. Of course, you know, I'm combining it with a little walk that I entered into my Apple Watch. I started off like doing a lap inside the hotel. Turned out they do have a little like conference room in there, which I didn't know about. And one of my favorite staff members was in there, kind of closing up. So got to say hey, say goodbye, because this is my last night at the Quality Inn. The Quality Inn, you know, which is, I'm not exactly upset about that. She's nice though. Okay, right. Thursday, we're making our day. Oh, I gotta call my college kid, actually, now that I think about it, because he needs to get his physics stuff turned in. Man, he's gotta get his work done, like I have to get my work done, just like you gotta get your work done, I bet. So let's make it happen. We can make it happen. That's a song reference for some of you, if you get it. I just tried my key in the fitness center door. Turns out it was available. Who knew? I didn't know. All this time I could have been lifting weights. You know, I wasn't going to do that. I just leapt out of bed, got completely ready to go, because I looked at my watch and swore that it was 7:15. And it's not 7:15. Well, and that's not helpful. Yeah.
it was like the other way around. It was 2:35. I'm dressed, I shaved, I packed. It's 2:45. Yeah, that's a little late. That's about when I was rushing to get out of my room last night at 3:45, which was pretty funny. I might lit it all probably by the brake lights of the car in front of me. That'll do. And the green light up there. Hey, it's the last day, so goodbye Quality Inn. Goodbye McDonald's and Pilot gas station. Kind of goodbye this part of Upper Sandusky. I did not buy a hoodie from Walmart of the local high school. I thought about doing it. I mean, maybe I could always do it later today if I wanted to. But, you know, I thought that would be cute to have the Upper Sandusky Rams. Maybe I will. I don't know. $20, $25, something like that. Although I had to expense a rather large dinner last night. Our celebratory final night dinner between Melinda and I. That place is great. If you're ever in Lima, Ohio, go to the Old City Prime. I'll put a link to their website in the description for the video. It's just really, really good. And I've got a card to give them a nice Yelp review, which I was going to do last night, and I totally forgot. The card's in here. All right, on the highway. Got to stop talking. This is what the hotel offers in their little mini fridge for you to put in their microwave in the morning. Yeah, that's White Castles. And yes, I got some. I've never done it. I did it this morning. I'm eating them. Because reasons. White Castles. And the funny thing is we just talked about it the other day that I never eat these because my wife doesn't really like them. Weird how things work out.
Maybe the last time on this elevator, heading up to the OR, getting ready to get out of here, saying all the goodbyes. That's going to be tough. It's like being in a show where you meet people, get really close, and then separate. Well, there's time in this one too. Out the door we go.
And away we go. There's this cool outhouse, by the way. Yep, I'm out the door. I'm on the route. I'm not going to take a scenic route home this time. I'm going to go straight up here to 30 to the highway. Pretty much what I drove last night, all the way back to 75 and 75 south. It's been a fun couple of weeks, I guess, here in Upper Sandusky at Wyandotte Memorial Hospital. Oh, look at the corn. Look at the corn. So much corn. Yeah, so much corn right here, too. Super corny. So, yeah. Okay. Glad to be going home, though, quite frankly. Glad to be out of this particular work thing. I don't even know what that means. All right, head into the weekend. Let's make our day we want our day to be. I hope you've enjoyed the 30-minute video from last week and then the video after that from the weekend and then however long this one ends up being. That is spectacular. All right, boring road trip home. I know one thing I want to try and get a picture of, some video of as I go by. Talked about that in last night's video on the way back from dinner, so we'll see. And I am going to grab something to eat on the way home, so I've got to hatch plans for that because a little bit of pizza I had here is just not going to fill the gullet. Maybe it will. I don't know.